you can't see anything yet? I'm sorry. I was just thinking about my cousins and how much I miss them and how much I hope they miss me. It was suggested I be that cousin. I don't know what was meant by that, although we should definitely talk. And I'm talking about my actual cousins. Breathe. Hi world. It's Jessica Marie, or Jessica Anders. Hey, apparently I don't exist, or I'm supposed to not exist in the way that I do since birth 42. Yes, soon. So if I knew how to do the Q&As or be more interactive with my channel that I don't make any money on, I have not made a single dollar on. And if people are going to say that, oh, it's they're holding it for me. It's like, based on what? Like, if I have an attitude, I'm a dude? Or is that your excuse? This has nothing to do with my cousins, by the way. I miss you guys. I love you. It's been some years. I hear there might be a replacement in the mix, but that's all right. Humble and kind. And when it's hard to be kind, or when I'm just being kind by my actions, like, I don't want to have to speak all the time. I'm just grateful not to have to at this point in time. Oh, my tape is, there we go. I don't care if anyone's watching. It always says there isn't when there probably is. But those people take and they delegate. I'm tired of that. Especially, do I need to go into all of it? Do I need to go into all the I don't knows? I'm not privy. And no, staying delusional I don't think is good for anybody. Appreciate the protection, but I'm not a kid. I wonder if this is actually going to air to my actual channel that probably, since I didn't accept the help on it, and by the way, I don't have to go into that, but yeah, no, I wasn't accepting help. I said, no, I just made it known that I didn't need help with my Instagram. This is via YouTube. So in general, this has been going on quite a while. Just renewed my phone, but I can't even get into my account. It says, basically insinuates that there's a parent acting on my accord for my account. Why? I bought this phone. I purchased this account. Yes, I did have no money, and my mother helped me out at the end of this last year, 2024, with paying myself cell phone bills. So if that means that I'm the child of someone who's ownership again, no, kids, if this is what's going on, be wary of all of the adults in your life, okay? At the expense of, you need to point blank ask these adults, hey, are you making money off me in any way, shape, or form? You need to ask them that. That's what I would ask. Am I token? Have I become a token? At any point in time, and if they hopefully they can talk to you about it and let you know, but in the meantime, it's kind of, what the fuck? And people are mad because this, that, and the other. I'm mad too, but I'm not a fighter. I'm a little teeny tiny. I wouldn't last longer than a second. And there's, we gotta take her attitude or her spirit or her soul or whatever it is you want that you don't have for whatever reason. Good God, what else? No, we were not born to serve you. We were not born so you could study us and take from us. It became evident that, there might have been people studying people in the womb since before. But you don't keep people in the dark just to use them. And you definitely don't tithe over a newborn. Love you, Grandpa, but I wish you were alive today so we could talk about that one, because I kind of want to know. I'm very curious. Why? Why was I seemingly one of the only ones with pictures that show some fancy high people have baptisms? But that's what I see, and I don't recall seeing my brothers or. So I just would like to know, and keeping people in the dark is not a good thing. Keeping people, I should say, shaded or in a different time zone, right? Or delegated out and then run up by blackmail. It's just not all right. And I'm barely making ends meet dealing with poverty level income. And if that goes against whatever you promised out to the other me or the other sister that I don't know that I have aside from the sisters I do have, they haven't said shit to me about anything. It would be a whole lot better if they just said, hey, this is what's up. That's why I said shout out earlier to at least the ones that I'm seeing close up a little bit of, kind of sort of maybe like a glimmer of hope. So, I don't know. I just, I know that the date today, I know who I am. And that is not your Jesus or your, I'm not going there with the other people that are no longer around in my life. And chances are, not your guys' either. Although my stepsister Jamie, I remember reading her eulogy about my brother online. She's been in Africa and Zambia, and she's very experienced, I'm sure, traveled. But she put it very eloquently when she said that back in, it was July 10th of 2022, when our beautiful big brother she said her beautiful big brother, or because he's big to her, but he's my younger brother, stepped out of his life on July 10th, 2022. So it was a very, very different way of putting things. And she's seen a lot, I'm sure. Hi, Jamie. Hi. Sterling's, how's it going? How's Zambia life in Florida? And I love you guys, but I don't know what the heck. I haven't seen anyone for some years. So I do matter, and I'm tired of being stolen from, continually stepped on, and I'm not playing a victim. I'm tired of people that couldn't get to me deciding they wanted to get to my son over years and then made money off of it in order to control the scene. It's just a whole lot of and I'm tired of that. Nothing to do with the show. And I was thinking about that, the Vegas show. We went and saw that. It was actually good. It was a very, very well, it was choreographed well. Let's just say it was pretty impressive. So I couldn't help but think of and then Kara Ann Williams, and we need to talk, Chica. I'm sorry, I'm being bold right now, and yes, I've had this is not confession. Let's talk about what you do. Oh wait, what you bounce. I'm just very frustrated at the moment, and feeling. Never mind what I'm feeling. I'm doing. I'm sitting here. We out here, like Brother Justin used to say. Hi. I didn't even read the messages or who it is. I need glasses for that, but I don't have the money to even pay for the frames. Shit. Oh, maybe that was a little bit. Aside from, I don't know what jealous wives are hacking other people's. I don't know. There was some pretty weird stuff that came out from Morgan Wallen last night. I couldn't help but notice. Right after I noticed, I couldn't get into my account on Nautica83. So I do matter, and so do you, who have mattered for a long time and are pissed because, well, why wasn't she more self-aware, and just freaking out right now. Hey, let's talk about the persecution that went on between. I'm not a victim, though, okay? Let's talk about that if you really, really want to. And I have solutions to all of the above. And I may not know the details of the specifics to some of this stuff. We can ask Ka, because she probably has been keeping track better. Let's just say she was well more prepared. Yeah, so that's about what I had to say at this moment. I am going to not give up any more myself. Oh, the banquet I worked on was pretty interesting. It was respect, but are you kidding me? You really? Sacrificio? You're going to sing that song while I'm working? Are you fucking kidding me? That's how I felt. And I felt sad and also protective of some people. And remembering I'm 100% female. I always have been. I don't know what from the step family was put on me. This is why Zach and I were ahead, and why other people that love us and why they were caught in the mix had to really figure out some. So I'm forgiving, and I like anyone that has blood relation to me, I forgive you already. I love you. Period. End of discussion. But that doesn't mean test tube baby either. That means the ones I grew up with, the ones I know. So, immunity there. Fam, I love you. It's been a long time. Whoever this Katie June is, I don't know. Maybe she can show up better than me, but I'm not going to rush. I refuse. So I'm going to say goodnight. To sleep soon and ping. Again, I love whom I love. Sometimes just random people I don't even know. Maybe a part of the group tonight, but a part, nah, I'm okay with that. There's a fine line. I'm not a man, so I'm not trying to be, I never have been. So you're going to have to deal with that lie if you told it in place of. Something about, we're not members of the Johnson family. Why does it say Jessica and Justin Anders are members of since 2014, and then there's a whole bunch of random people I never heard of, and then some other, like, of the Youngers mentioned, but what the heck? Ray, something about Raymond, I recognize that as Brenda's dad, and that's my stepmother, but let's just clear some things up, because people are spending millions and billions of dollars, and also losing, based on, I have to respond to the IRS, and because that's the head force, it's like and I'm looking forward to speaking directly with and making sure that what I have gets to you, all at the same time trying to stay alive, and make ends meet, and not be questioned on how much I'm making so much, how many other out there's are there of me trying to be me that's messing up, my dear, it's just messing things up. You don't want to, it's why. So I just don't get it, and I'm not trying to really get it. I'm trying to get up and on with my life as the me that I am, and the bankruptcy that I paid for and discharged 10/28. Natasha Ambrose, she was the assistant. I don't know if that matters, but aside from that, I have to trust in who knows better. So the who knows better, hopefully that includes me living longer, but not hopefully that includes me getting to say me, not being forced or scared or coerced or bribed or struggled out until I decide to get a dick on me or whatever. That my brother, it sounds like they chased my brother. Get off of that shit. If someone doesn't want to do both, and that's the only way to make their ends or be included in this crowd, then count me out. I'm sorry. I know. You already have people stepping in to fill that role. That's cool. Looks like they're doing a pretty good job. Not that they know the best. I'm not even going to say any more there, okay? Oh. So, on with it. Whatever you do. Just leave me out of it, please. I'm trying to stay alive. Just as I am. Just as I've been trying to since, 1998. Turns out. Hey, what's up? Maybe it was 99. And I covered it up because I had to think about the date. But it is, say the 16th or 17th. I don't know, I am up early here soon, right? Sometimes late. It's May 16th, 11:13. Precise on the dot. Friday. Ooh, it's Friday the 13th. Oh, 11:13. No, it's not Friday the 13th. It's Friday 11:13. Meaning Friday, 11:13 p.m. on May 16th. You guys are weird with numbers. I never even knew, but I'm not trying to be. I am not going to be bound by your numbers or your words, or recollectually it's not even a word, but what I have done, recreated. It's just fucking nuts. And you need to stop. Back off. I would feel foolish if I was so obsessed with someone's, and then it's that folly, that knowing how foolish you're going to feel when that all comes out. Again, immunity too. But to some, or to one, you gotta just clear your head. Clear that one head. And then the rest are good. So, much love to those I love. May 16th. Ciao. 17th soon. No to any weird shit. Father, Son, Holy Spirit. I miss you, Zachary. If you're watching this. And the rest of my family that's on their best to hold it down.